Hey, spiritual superstars, how are you? Come on in and type in your 4 1s, the opening of the spirit realm. And we're just going to go ahead and get started. So, take a beautiful deep breath in, raising your vibration. You ready? Deep inhale, inhale, inhale. Come on, you could do this. You're doing so. Breathe in, and let it out. Again. Push it all the way out. All right. So we are going to discuss the spiritual meaning to 333. As there's 3 on the screen. Actually, there was 2 3s. Now there's 3 3s on the screen right there. Absolutely beautiful. Come on in and type in your hashtag or pound 4 1s, the opening of the spirit realm. And so when you see the number 3, that is the universe or God. That is divine source, spirit, confirming to you that you are creating. Not only that, but you are co-creating with the Most High. 3 is the understanding that you are building with divine energy, divine help, divine ingredients that we just cannot get in the physical realm on earth. And so 3 packs a punch to move you forward. 3 also is the structure. So 1, you have this new beginning. You've begun this new project, a new path. 2, you've got help. You're receiving what you were asking for. 3, you now are building and you are really creating a structure based on the vision that you have in your mind's eye. So when you're seeing 3, 3, 3, that goes a little bit further, but that's the foundational steps of it. Okay? So before I go any further, do me a favor and click that thumbs up button. Show me some love, subscribe, and I hope and pray that you are receiving value. Certainly, if you are, we want you to come on back and hit the little bell so you'll be notified when I come back with free spiritual guidance. So we've got that new structure with 3. It has now begun, and you're creating, but not by yourself because you received that help with 2. So now you know that because this is divine ingredients and help, you are co-creating with our Creator. So there's a need for you to be able to let go and let God with 3. Okay? Let go and let divine source come in and move things in the direction that you cannot see. There's a need for you to step out on faith with 3. So you have to start feeding something that you haven't manifested yet. You don't quite know if it's going to come in yet. You're not quite confident or sure. You wish that you had some reassurance, but you don't. So when you start seeing 3s, you want to make sure that you're not feeding fear and that you are feeding faith, because that's the confirmation that you needed to know you're doing it right And all of these synchronistic miracles that are happening, the alignment with who is coming in to help you, and you may not be receiving validation from outside people, you might not be seeing the confirmation that Spirit is sending you, but when you start seeing this 3, you're definitely receiving that confirmation to keep doing what you're doing. Okay? Keep building. Often it's going to be in silence. And so you're going to want to have this urge. You have this urge to just share it, whatever you're creating, in secret with the wrong people. It's tricky because you definitely want to share it with more of those that Spirit has already assigned to you. So the people that are in alignment with where you're going. But where it gets tricky is you don't want to share what's going on, what you're building for or you're building towards with the wrong people. If they're not going to be with you long term, this is not the person or the people that you want to share this with. Remember, you're co-creating with Spirit, and that's not going to be for everybody. And you've got help in the spirit realm. You've got help from God. You've got help from our ancestors. You've got help from your angels. You've got help that is going to align you and place you in the right place at the right time in front of the right person. Am I making sense so far? I hope that I'm making sense. Hey, LaFawn, and hey, everybody. And so you've got 3. Now you've got another 3. So that huge jump into creating the next part of your structure, whatever it is. Let's say maybe you're transitioning careers. Maybe you're starting your own business. Maybe you are getting the kids homeschooled from going to traditional school. Maybe you are going back to work. Maybe it's love. Maybe it's health. Maybe it's your spiritual journey. Whatever it is, you definitely want to look at that project that you're working on. Maybe you're writing your book. And then the next phase of that book is, do I publish by myself? Do I self-publish, or do I invest in a book publishing company? And so you might begin to see those 3s come in, and you might, in your mind's eye, see someone else that's self-published. You might see an ad for Barnes and Nobles, for whatever book publishing company there's out there, but you notice that it's a book publishing company or an ad to self-publish. And so that Spirit is talking to you and telling you, here's your spiritual guidance. Does that make sense? Hit the thumbs up button if that makes sense for you. I certainly want it to make sense. Okay, so you've got that 3 you're creating, you've got the other 3, you are still co-creating with our Creator. But when you put that together, you have 3 plus 3 equaling 6. And 6 says balance your life out. So it's going to be getting a little tense. You might feel stressed out when you start seeing 3, 3. You might be getting stressed out. You might be feeling frustrated. You might be overwhelmed. And you might just feel like, I got to share this with somebody. So just be careful about that. Always go back to Spirit. Always go back to the Most High. Okay? So you've got that balance. Do you need to balance out your finances versus your wants? Do you need to know what your needs are versus your wants? Do you need to not be so focused on your finances to the point of missing out on life, on relationship? Some people want to wait to have the right money to make life changes or life-changing moves, like a vacation or like even marriage. People want to wait till that right moment where you have this money to get a new home or get a new car or something like that, when it's divinely timed right then and there. And you step out on faith and you feel it right in your heart and soul. You feel when something is intuitively for you, and you make that step, right, to create something new, with that 3 and you find that, oh my gosh, there's help there already. It was waiting for me to make that leap, to take that leap of faith. And so then you're balancing things out. Do you find that perfect balance in life? No. Every successful person that I have ever researched, you can research yourself. I highly recommend you do that. There is no real balance in life. From Tony Robbins to Oprah Winfrey to Grant Cardone to there's so many people across the whole globe in many different industries. Serena Williams, there's so many people that all say no. There's no balance. To even Drake, the R&B singer, no balance. You try to do your best, right? So 3, 3, get that balance in there the best you can. And then you've got another 3. So you're still building. Remember that. These are chunks of the puzzle piece that you're putting together with 3. Okay? So when Spirit's throwing that 333 at you, the 3 threes, you are building something strong. Okay? You are on a project. There is something that you really need to pour your energy into and really get disciplined to get it done. And balance out your life. If you need to get on a new schedule at work, maybe you need to get more sleep. Maybe you need to stop playing Halo. Maybe you need to stop going out on the weekend. Maybe you need to stop splurging so much at the clothing store, even the food store, restaurants, or the liquor store, or whatever it is. But balance out your life so that you can pour into this project that you keep seeing in your mind's eye. Because you're co-creating with the Most High at that point when you're seeing 3. 3 is the Holy Trinity. 3 is the Holy Trinity. You are co-creating with the best. Okay? There's nothing better, nothing higher. So know that when you receive your spiritual guidance with 333, you are absolutely on point. You are on track of obtaining your goal, of manifesting that very thing. So 333, you've got all the help that you need, and you are building, building, building. And Spirit is telling you that it is about to come into fruition. So be very aware of who you are around. Be very aware of who you're giving your energy to. When people show you who they are, believe them and don't make them try to be somebody they're not. As I just said, believe them. It was 13 minutes and 33 seconds in. When you see 333, know that you are creating and you are about to hit it. You are about to come into a major blessing. So what you start seeing with your mind's eye, you must really look at and look at the synchronicities for real, because you're building something meant to last generationally. Okay? So 333, you got 3 plus 3 is 6, plus another 3 is 9. You are going to have to let people go. You have to release in order to receive this blessing. And I can't say it any more serious than this. If you don't let go of the toxic connections, the toxic locations, if you keep choosing the past mistakes, the behavior, the closed mindset that keeps you stuck, if you keep giving your energy to people that are less than where you're at and where you're going, that blessing will go just like this. Because 333 is the Holy Trinity times 3, and that means a major cutoff from your past so that you can be uplifted and the load can be off of you so that you can receive abundantly. Did you catch that? That's how serious 333 is. Hit the thumbs up button if you know what I'm talking about. If I made sense, because I really want you to get that. Because I know a lot of you are going to start seeing 333 if you're not already. And I'm going to tell you, every single time I have seen 333, it was a matter of days to weeks that what I was working on, people started coming in. The book that I wrote, let me tell you, 333, okay? Can you see the book? I want y'all to get the book too. Let me see if I can get that light off of you. Because this is going to help you with your spiritual awakening, okay? 7 steps to master any spiritual awakening. And you go through each step, and you're going to definitely master it every single time. Every single time. Life cycles, you use the same 7 steps, okay? You can get it on Amazon. Please leave me a review because I'd love to learn how to improve myself and how to best help you. So I'd love to know how the book helps you in your journey. But when I was writing the book, I was like, well, do I go to GoFundMe? Do I do content creator funding? How do I do this to get it published? And I was seeing 333 all over the place. The very next day, a silent investor came to me and said, we want to invest in your book so you can get it published. We want to invest in you. You've been helping us for years. Called me their spiritual teacher. And I was blown away. But that's what I had been seeing, 333, okay? Major cutoff from, I don't deserve that kind of help. I don't deserve that type of blessing, to, I totally receive it. Thank you so much, Lord, for stripping me from all of that guilt, the doubt, the worrying, the less than, I don't need it, I don't want it. I absolutely receive and accept the abundance that you have for me and my family. I thank you so much for getting this book published for our spiritual superstars and everybody that needs this knowledge, that needs to go through the steps. Thank you so much. Thank you for showing me how to co-create with you, how to work with you, how to pull back and let you do what you got to do, how to listen to my spiritual guidance, how to see through my mind's eye so that I can know exactly what I need to do and where to go. Because you don't need to know the no when you're seeing 333. You need to know who to let go, when to move forward, and to do it. You're going to see exactly where to go forward. You're going to see it. You're not just going to feel it, but you're going to see it. Okay? Because the last part of this is, with 333, you have your mind's eye activated with the 6, the 6th chakra. All right, so you've got that 3 plus 3, you're going to start seeing exactly where to go. But you won't see it until you pour your energy into it and create the project to begin with. So when you pause and you hesitate and you procrastinate on your gifts, you're doing way worse for yourself and for people that are waiting for you to get on out there and show up with the knowledge and wisdom and the talents and the gifts that you have, because they need you. And so you are going to succeed. When you see those 333s, I want you out there. I want you moving forward. And I want you to be open to receiving the blessings that our Creator has in store for you. All right? Remember that you have to move forward, and that cutoff of the 333 equaling a 9 is the times you're isolated as the hermit, means you need to be creating. You cannot be isolated staring at the wall. You have to be creating, you have to be writing, you have to be doing something that's going to move you forward. You're either creating your videos, your coursework, your content, your products, you're creating your curriculum, you're creating something. What is that meat and potatoes of whatever the project that you're working on? You got to do that because there's a major cutoff from how you used to do life that kept you stuck and stagnant and miserable and broke. And then moving forward with 9, because that is a new cycle of life. And remember, life cycles. So it's going to cycle, it's going to cycle, it's going to cycle, and you're going to be frustrated, and you're going to want to share it with the wrong people, and you're going to want to stop. And keep in mind, when you start seeing 333, the wrong people are the tests. They're going to keep you back because they really are secretly afraid of you flying and you succeeding and leaving them behind. So you really got to be careful. It's going to be family sometimes. It's going to be a significant other. It's going to be kids. It's going to be parents. It's going to be best friends. But you got to love them from a distance while you're working on this project, because if you don't, they will suck you in because they are the test. And it's not to say that they're a bad person at all. It's to say that we all are used by the Most High to bless somebody else in certain times of our life. Because our life is not just about us. We are all connected. And so we serve as a blessing to others. So remember that, okay? You remember that, because just as you're going to say, okay, well, I see that I can't go back to doing that. You got stuff going on that I'm not about it anymore. We just aren't going in the same direction. I want to be up here. You're good at what you do, but you're kind of right here. And I'm right here now, but I want to be up here. And you're really good being right here. I'm not. So that's a relationship you got to let go. You got to, okay, I see you. You got to be able to say, no, I'm not going to answer the phone. No, I'm not going to respond to the text. I'm going to leave them on red for a while because they're not where you're going. Then you got some other people you might be intimidated about including in your project. You might be intimidated because they're already successful, but their assignment is you. So they're going to be pulling you forward with 333. Remember that you've got the Holy Trinity, and I don't care what religious umbrella you hold true to. If you hold true to any of them, that's the Holy Trinity. It ain't nothing but good in the Holy Trinity, no matter which way you look at it at all. There's just all positivity, just all divine energy, no matter what way you cut it. So that new foundation times a new foundation times a new foundation. You are a builder. That's generational income. That's legacy builder when you start seeing 333. And why did I write this book? It's legacy. It's legacy. So all of that, you got to look at it. It ties in together, but you got to know this is a strong cutoff from your life as it was before, as you knew it to be. And that's big. You got to be ready to do that because not everybody can come with you as you build this new structure, okay? Well, I hope that helps you. I got to get ready for something really cool and special. If you want to check it out, definitely text message our business line. I'm happy to share it with you too. It is private. It is something that I think everybody should see. But if you want to see it, if you want to know what it's about, definitely text me and we'll get you the private link and I'll see you there soon. All right, dear loves. I love y'all. Have a good night and take great care.